you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, the one and only Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. It's I feel a little bit out of sorts in terms of we haven't recorded in a while, and I feel like it's you lose the stamina of it, like that muscle group or whatever. And yeah, I feel a little bit. I feel like with you not being 100% under the weather, and me being like, it's late. I feel like we could be on for the, award for the lowest energy show yet.
Well, thankfully, the guests seem to have plenty of
I think
energy.
they've got us covered. You're right. They've got us covered. Yeah.
They will need to carry us. Look, I'm on more Dayquil. I'm probably on like 4 times the recommended dose of Dayquil.
Right.
Not that once you somehow the logic in my head was, well, maybe it'll help by taking a little extra, even though I'm sure there's a saturation point, which is like, yep, this is as good as it's going to get.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think we're going to be relying on them as a crutch.
Yeah. Let me dive in on this. Dayquil. So is there a NyQuil?
Yes.
So is it like you get 3 Dayquil pairs and then a NyQuil in a pack? Is that how it goes? Like a day and night pack?
You can buy it in pill form or liquid form. I have the liquid form.
Liquid, okay. So
but basically the only difference is one has an agent in it, the NyQuil, to help you sleep.
Oh, NyQuil, and that's where the portmanteau comes from. Okay, yeah. Right. Ours is called Day Nurse and Night Nurse. That's what our
all right. I'm sure it's the same company.
I think it's probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is cool. Day orange and night is a blue and green?
Bluish. Yeah. Yeah.
Like probably the same company.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I've heard Dayquil before, and I didn't know that until you said that. I've probably heard it in movies and stuff like that, like NyQuil and stuff.
So NyQuil was around for a long time, and then they were like, guys, we're missing out on, 50% of sales here. Let's do something for the day when they're awake.
Yeah.
It works. Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've done pill talk, so we're done on that.
Sure. Yeah, we'll in the future make that a more regular occurrence, but for right now.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing going on with the weather that would be worth mentioning.
Yeah.
So
all right, you ready to start today's show?
Let's get them in, yeah.
Let's do it. 2 weeks off, and I feel worse for the winter because of it.
Forgotten your name, forgotten how to play.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. All right. We have 2 incredible guests. I believe it is both of their first times playing solo. So I'm looking forward to this. First up, he is the co-host of Film on Tap and Higher Voltages, and also the editor of Cinemojis. Please help us welcome back to the show, Mr. Andres Gallego. Andres, how are you?
Woo, Dayquil. Fighter of the NyQuil. I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. It's the type of energy we need today. More than I got. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting because I'm usually on this with my wife, and who knows, maybe doing the solo I'll fall apart faster in a flan in a cupboard, but who knows?
Is that a Latino saying I have never heard?
All apart in a cupboard.
A flan in a cupboard.
Yeah, no, my grandmother used to say that.
That's a good one. I've never heard that one. All right. Well, looking forward to it. The gentleman you are squaring off against is his first time as a solo player. Please help us welcome back to the show. Eric Rodriguez, the host of the Reactorverse for Passion Fruit, aka Nerd Chronic. How are you?
Hey guys, thank you for having me. I'm doing well. Contrary to popular belief, Dayquil does not keep you awake. It doesn't put you to sleep. I've had everyone ask me if hey, do you want some Dayquil? Like, well, I don't want to be kept awake all night. I was like, it doesn't keep you awake. It just doesn't put you to sleep.
Yeah, I don't like they put speed in cough medicine.
Yeah. But doing well. I'm happy to be here. My first solo. venture into this. I played a few times with my partner, Video Drew, and I wanted to give it a try against Andres today. See how we do.
All
Yeah,
right.
we figured the two of you are friends. You have a lot of the shared interests in movies. It should be a good one.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and going back to when we were pulling midnight shifts over at one of our old jobs, we would constantly just play like tag, like we would just be like each other's tag partners during like like watching Schmodown and stuff like that. So it's going to be fairly interesting going head to head right now.
Yeah.
We will crown a victor at the end of this. Looking forward to it, gentlemen. All right, are you guys ready to play today's game?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, here's your bell for round number 1. All right, Eric, you will have opening choice in this first round of 1 through 5. Pardon me. Once you make your selection, I will give a clue and Andy will begin playing. When either of you think you know the movie that it's from, buzz in with your name. I will call on you, and you're guessing the movie itself, so don't worry about the title of the song. It's worth 10 points, and there's a bonus question worth 5 points, but I'll give you the rules of that when we come to it. So, Mr. Rodriguez, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin today's show?
Start right in the middle, number 3.
Right. Number
3, my lord.
number 3 it is. Don't even know what that was. It's the inside jokes between the two of you.
That's Shrek.
Shrek joke. We're all for the millennials.
You say that like, oh, fuck, I forgot all my Shrek jokes. All right, number 3. Your clue for number 3 is falling on deaf ears. Falling on deaf ears.
Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say.
Eric,
Eric,
gonna throw one out. Hush.
incorrect. Incorrect.
That was based on the clue.
Andres, do you have a guess? I can give a second clue, but if I do, Eric is able to guess again.
You know what? Go ahead and give a second clue.
All right. Your second clue is Cario.
Eric,
Eric,
A Quiet Place.
that is correct for 10 points.
Oh, nice.
I just rewatched Sicario like 2 days ago, so that might help.
I love that film. I
Yeah.
wish, we've used the score. Only one person's ever gotten it. I wish more people would get it. I would use
Today
it
would have
more
been the day. I had it fresh in here.
often. A flawless movie, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I mean Brolin's so awesome in that too.
Yeah.
What are you
So
keep
many.
staring at me for? Oh, I'm Blobus and Glace, remember?
Fuck, is that another Shrek joke I don't get? Son of a bitch.
One of many.
All right, Eric, bonus question time. It's worth 5 points. Some of these are easy and some of these are hard. You have a choice. You can choose to go it alone, but if you get the question wrong, you'll lose 5 points, or you can open it up to you and Andres. No one will lose any points, but he can cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question is, do you want to be a dick or not?
I'll open it up. I'll open it up for this one.
All right. It's open to you both. Here is your bonus question for 5 points. Just buzz in with your name. A Quiet Place was nominated for an Oscar from which of the 3 following categories? Cinematography, costume design, or sound editing?
Eric.
Andres.
Eric.
I'll throw out the one that seems obvious. Sound editing.
That is correct for 5 points.
Yeah. For a split second, I thought you were about to be like, what town does the movie take place in? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Some of these are hard. We'll find out how hard.
I was also weary because I forgot if by that time they had combined sound editing and sound
mixing
design, mixing it into one thing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
All right, that makes it 15-0. And Eric, you have control still. 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Go 5.
All right, number 5. It is. Your clue is transatlantic. Transatlantic.
Just got to quickly set this one up. Sorry, team.
Didn't realize there was that much setup. I should have looked. I'm
should-
off my game. I am off my game.
All it is
Okay, it gives me more time to think about the clue.
yeah. All it is,
Transatlantic.
it's not even going to be worth it. Okay. Here we go.
You never know.
Okay. Oh, not even on that one. You know the difference is the split point. Split the piano into 2 different sounds, but if I have to actually put the split point where that's got the niche in it, it takes like a few seconds longer, and that's why I am delaying. Okay, cool. Here we go.
You said that like we know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Blue moon.
Andres.
Promise.
American Werewolf in London.
That is correct for 10 points.
Good thing you went for it, because actually I was gonna say Selena.
Oh, that.
I thought, I don't know, maybe like their immigration thing. I don't know, but like I know that song's in there.
Yeah, was she signed to Atlantic Records? Like,
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
think
Yeah. She signs to Atlantic Records.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
but she's not trans, from what I remember.
Yeah, I'm not touching that comment with. All right, that makes
Here
it.
we go. Just in case it ever comes up again. Here we go. Right. So, when I split the piano into 2, that means I'm going to do one sound down here and one sound up here, and I can do multiple. I can split the piano up, 88 different ways, really. But normally, just click split. It does this half and this half. But for this particular one, I need the bass and the guitar to be right next to each other. This is the bass down here, and then that kind of like keyboardy, like funk sound. And I need them to be really close together, so the split point is crucial. And so I needed to change where the split point was, where it went. I needed it to be right there. So that's why it took a bit longer. There you go.
Nice.
Phenomenal technology.
Class dismissed.
A little behind the scenes on
Yeah, exactly.
Tell the Score.
Yeah. It's interesting. I knew you
love
did it, but I didn't realize you could adjust where it goes. It makes perfect sense. It's all
Yeah.
digital anyway.
I still have no clue how you did the Ferris Bueller thing. The
It was something. Oh, it was a laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah,
laugh. I dropped it.
it's like half a laugh or something.
Yeah,
It sounded like sick noises.
Yeah, that's right. I dropped it down like a few octaves so that it came out slower, and then yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. With that, Andres, it is 10-15 with Eric in the lead, and you have bonus question time choice. Do you want to be a dick or not?
I'll open it up.
You said that as if future dickdom is on the horizon. All right. It's open to you both. Buzz in with your name if you think you have it. An American Werewolf in London was helmed by what Beverly Hills Cop?
John Landis.
That is correct for 5 points.
I almost said Max Landis.
The wrong Landis.
Yeah.
All right, that makes it 20-10 in Eric's favor. But Andres, you got the music question right, which means you have choice 1, 2, or 4.
Let's do 2.
All right, 2 it is. Your clue comes to us from our patron Matt Scanlon, and it is Master of None. Master of None.
Wise men.
Eric.
The Conjuring 2.
That is correct for 10 points. Wow.
Damn. There you go.
That was quick as hell.
I also just helped edit those reactions for the Real Rejects, so those are also fresh in my head.
Oh, is that coming?
Yeah, like I think they're already on the Nun 2, like in terms of the chronology. So yeah.
Nice.
All right, 30-10. Eric, bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
I know this one pretty well, except if it's one of the number questions. So I'll be a dick for this one. So I'll try it.
All right, it's for Eric alone. If you get it wrong, you lose 5 points. Here's your bonus question. The Conjuring 2 was released in what year? Hint, the same as Zootopia and Suicide Squad.
Okay. Let me think. Good thing
Yeah.
I didn't give it to Andres. He would have gotten this already.
Yeah, that is the release date dance right there. That's patented and trademarked. There's no flan in that cupboard. Look at those
Sure.
moves.
Is that seat getting a little damp, Eric?
2015.
What'd you say?
2015.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Lose 5 points. Andres, what is it?
2016.
That is correct.
I knew it was one of those two. I was trying to remember which one it was.
We saw it together in 2016.
All right, that makes it 25-10 with Eric in the lead, and you got the music question right, which means you have choice of 1 or 4.
1.
All right, number 1 it is. We got the Matt Scanlon here, and it's American Gothic. American Gothic. And I really should be paying attention to the setup.
No, that wasn't there wasn't nothing to do there. Just confused about something. Okay, just tired. Okay, we go.
Eric. X.
That is correct for 10 points.
What?
Damn.
What?
Nice one.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
All right, 35-10. Eric is in the lead. Bonus question, sir. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Cool. Well, we got the year question out of the way, so I'll open it up again. I'll open it up.
All right, it's open to you both. Here's your bonus question. Buzz in with your name if you think you have it. In X, what is the name of the adult film they're shooting?
Good question.
Ooh.
See, some of these are easy and some of these are hard. Smart move. Open it up.
That's a good one.
Eric-
And I know,
Eric?
and I know there's someone
Eric.
out there screaming, "It's this, assholes!"
I'm not sure if it's the title. Is it the Farmer's Daughters?
Andy, what do you think?
Oh no. Okay.
I
I know what it is.
would say in the world of answering trivia in round
I-
one, I would say no. It's not the right answer.
I have not seen the film. I
Sounds
would
like a-
guess not.
It sounds like a better porn movie.
All right, so no points awarded to Eric. Andres, do you have a guess?
Is it the farmer's daughter?
That is correct for 5 points.
Damn it! I knew it. I thought about the plot then. It was like, oh, it's only supposed to be one, and then they open.
Yeah,
it.
the die.
Yeah.
If it,
A couple of them.
Yeah.
See, and immediately as soon as I heard X, I locked and loaded. What is the alligator's name? What is that damn alligator's name?
I'll have to remember that. What is the alligator's name as a potential stumper?
There you go.
All right, Andres, you got the 5 points on that, but Eric, you got the music part right, so it makes it 35-15, and we have one left in this opening round. Your clue is if.
Okay, here we go.
I just the first one that comes to mind, the Fight Club.
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. The imaginary friend.
Imaginary friend. Yep.
If, oh my God. God.
That's a new clue from Andy. I like that one. That's a good
a good one. That's a good one.
All right, that makes it 45-15. We're just gonna have to start calling Eric quick draw here because he's getting them within 2-3 seconds. It's impressive. Still anybody's game, but final bonus question, sir. Do you want to be a kick or not?
I'll open it up. Haven't seen this one in a while.
All right. It's open to you both. Let me finish the question in its entirety before you buzz in. At the worldwide box office, what did Fight Club gross? First person that guesses it's worth 10 points, and we'll give it to you if you're within 25 million. If they get it wrong, second person, it's worth 5 points. We'll give it to you if you're within 15, and we'll tell you if they were high or low.
I'm going to say Andres.
Andres.
I'm going to say it scored around 40 million.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. So now it's worth 5 points, Eric, and he was low. And you have to be within 15 million.
I'm going to say 125 million.
That is also incorrect. It's 100 million on the dot.
Damn it.
Oh. And it was still considered a flop for 1999.
I know. That's
Wow.
what I said once I saw those numbers, but Box Office Mojo, that's what they have listed. 63 here in the States, 37 internationally, something along those lines. All right. No points awarded. So the end of round number 1, it is 45-15, but still anybody's ball game. Here is your bell for round number 2. All right, Andre, since you're in second place, you'll have opening choice in our second round. And this is our 5-second round. So once you make your selection of 1 through 5, we'll give a clue. And then Andy will play a 5-second snippet of the song. It could be from anywhere in the song. It's his choice. If either of you can guess that movie in the opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. So, Andres, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 2?
Let's start at 1.
All right. Number 1, it is. Your clue, we got a bunch of really great ones. So thank you to all the patrons. I am going to choose this one from Eric Grebner, and it is Vincent Lice. Vincent Lice. Vincent Lice. You guys want to hear that again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the only thing I know that I know what the melody is for the song, but I'm only thinking of the parody of the song or from a different movie. I'm gonna just throw out one out to Eric.
Eric.
Edward Scissorhands.
Incorrect. Andres, you can hear the second 5 solo. You can throw out a guess now, and then we'll go to the second 5 anyway. But if you elect not to guess now, Eric cannot guess if you want to hear the next 5 of music. He can't guess until you do. So what would you like to do? You want to throw out a guess now, or would you like to hear the next 5 of music?
I'd like to hear the next 5, actually.
All right, Eric, you cannot guess. It drops the point value down to 5 points. So this is for the time being, Andres alone. Here's your second 5 of music.
So don't fear us, jeer us. If you ever get near us, don't jeer us, we're fearless.
Vincent Lice.
Oh man.
Now, if I give a second clue, Eric can guess again. but you can't ask for a second clue. You hold all the cards right now, Mr. Gallego.
Yeah. Can I get a repeat of the track?
Listen, if you want to hear Andy rap as many times as humanly possible, I'm for it.
Fine.
Yes.
Fine. Okay.
You got this.
Where are we? Okay. So don't fear us, jeer us. If you ever get near us, don't jeer us. We're fearless.
Man, I'm gonna throw out a guess, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Is it a vampire in Brooklyn?
Incorrect. Boy, that'd be a deep cut.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that at you. All right, I'll give you guys a second clue. Your second clue is from Ken Whitehurst, and it is the letter Men. Vincent Lice and the letter Men.
Eric,
Eric,
I should have went with my initial thought. It's Men in Black.
that is correct for 5 points.
I just know that Vincent D'Onofrio lies. He's a bug.
Yep.
Oh my
And,
God.
I know that melody from the Will Smith cover of that song of the like "Here Comes the Men in Black," but I thought it was gonna be the original song that he's like that was like using that they took that melody from.
Oh, the actual original song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to see what movies that's in.
Yeah, the original of that track, the one that Will sampled, is in the entire like trampoline scene in Big. That song is playing the entire time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would confuse people if
Yeah.
we used it on the show.
Yeah.
All right, Eric got the 5 points for that, makes it 50-15, and you have choice of 2 through 5. What would you like next?
3.
All right, number 3, it is. Clue comes to us from Houston Bodily, and it is, what would the fox say? What would the fox say?
Okay, here we go. And over to you here. Okay.
Is that it?
I'm doing this tonight.
Andre.
Eric. Deadpool Wolverine.
That is correct for 10 points.
I was thinking
All right.
Michael J. Fox.
I was just watching that movie today.
60-15. Eric, your choice, 2, 4, or 5.
5.
All right, number 5. All right, for number 5, your clue is, all right, stop. Banna time. All right, stop. Banna time. Eric,
Star Trek 2009.
that is correct for 10 points.
Oh, because that was Sabotage, right?
Yep.
Oh man.
I figured it was Eric Bana, but I was like, where was he in that movie? I forgot he's the villain.
Yeah, he's the villain. And then
Yeah.
the stop Banna time, it's the time
Yeah.
travel aspect of it. And
No, that's a good clue. That's a good clue. See, I was like, where was that in Munich?
yeah, I don't remember that one. You know what? That movie should have had more Beastie Boys in it. We'll talk to Spielberg. Put out a director's cut. Ridley Scott this thing. We'll tack on 30 extra minutes. All right, so it's 70-15, and Eric, you have your choice of 2 or 4.
I'll go with 4.
All right. Your clue comes to us from Juan Reyes, and it is a familial rift. A familial rift.
Andres,
Andres,
Furious 7.
that is correct for 10 points.
Yeah.
Almost had it. Almost had it.
It was close. It's close, but Andres beat you to the punch this time.
I see you, my friend.
All right, so it's 70 to 25. I really got to rewatch Shrek. You guys are killing it with these. We have one left in the second round, which is number 2. And your clue is plug and play. Plug and play. Eric,
The Matrix.
that is correct for 10 points. Nice job.
Unbelievable. You're getting it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the hard one in round 2, and you're like, yeah, I think you'll need the lyrics for this one. Not Eric. That was good.
Are you getting? Are you going off? I'm sure it's a blend, but is it like more clue, or am I fucking nailing it? Like what?
The music's good. The music's
Yeah.
definitely good. No, it's a little bit of the clue. Sometimes it's the melody. I have me and my sister Nancy. We've always had like a really good ear for melodies. For like
Nice.
we pick that up really easily to remember it. But I also remember you guys did that like a while ago, like at some point. I mean, older episode of The Matrix and a similar thing. And I remember I got it, and the 2 people who were playing at the time didn't get it at all. So I was like, it was killing me the whole time that they never got it. So yeah, that was in my head at some point.
Fair enough.
That's impressive. It's only the second time we've used it.
Yes. Yeah.
And he remembered.
Yeah. Impressive, nonetheless. All right, so that ends round number 2. It is 80 to 25. But Andres, there's so many points in round 3.
Hey, I'm just playing. I'm just playing for fun by this point.
It's great attitude. It's the perfect attitude. All right, here is your bell for round number 3. All right, Eric, you will have opening choice in our bidding round of 1 through 5. Once you make your selection, I will give a clue, and then you will open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can guess this movie in. There is no minimum. The maximum is however many notes you'd like it to be. Once we have your opening bid, then we'll go over to Andres. You could bid 1 note fewer all the way down to 0, but we bid back and forth until one person tells the other to settle the score. And at that point, that person is answering alone. Your point values are at 10 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 6 to 9 notes, it's worth 15. 3 to 5 notes, it's worth 20. 1 to 2 notes, it's worth 25. And 0 notes, it's worth 30 points. If you get the question wrong, your opponent automatically gets those points. You each have a lifeline that you can use one time, and you can use it to either get another clue or you can use it to double the notes available. So if you guys settle on 6 notes, you can use your lifeline to double it to 12 notes if music helps you more than a clue would. So you have that optionality within your lifeline. And then finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can double down on it. And if you guess correctly, you will double the points available on the board. But if you get it wrong, you get nothing. And if either of you need any clarification on that, just let me know. But Eric, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 3?
Let's keep it going. Start with number 3.
All right. Number 3, it is. Your clue comes to us from Andrew Scanlon, and it is Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
Start with 10.
All right, 10 notes. Andres.
I'm going to go 7.
7. It's worth 15 points.
6.
6. Now it's worth it's still worth 15 points.
I'm gonna go 5.
Now it's worth 20.
4.
Settle it.
On 4 notes. I like it. You guys came to play super early on 4 notes right out the gate. All right, Eric, you do have your lifeline. If you'd like an extra clue or to double the available notes, you can hear it first before you make that choice. And then Andres, if you want to, you can use your lifeline and double down at the same time if the lifeline would help you in that instance. But
Cool.
Eric, your clue once again is Resident Evil. You can hear it as many times as you like.
Here one more time.
Mhm.
Not sure about this one. I'll. I
It's
don't
worth
know.
20 points. It
Yeah.
is a 55-point game right now with you in the lead, 80 to 25. Now, Andres, if he does get it wrong, and then Andres doubles down and gets that right, then now we got a 15-point game, just as a heads up. But I realize it's a little early for a lifeline, considering it's the first one. It's a lot of calculation going on here.
I'll throw out a guess. I'm going to say Red State.
Incorrect. So, Andres, you can take the 20 points. You don't have to guess, or you can double down on it. If you get the double down wrong, you get nothing, though. So it's 20 points, potential of 40 or 0.
You know what? I'll be the coward and I'll take the 20.
All right. It's still early. I don't blame you. That was
That's
probably
one.
the hardest of this round.
Do you guys
Oh.
know what the tune was?
I know what it is. I know it's the anthem. The dun, 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 dun. I know what it is. I just can't pull where it's from.
I'll give you a second clue. Maybe that'll refresh it.
Sure.
The second clue was a Matt Scanlon, and it was House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh, I think I have it.
What is it?
Is that Fright Night?
No, it is not.
The Shining.
Nope, not that either. It's from Poltergeist.
Oh, that okay.
The
That's
television starts playing, and
I just rewatched that too. I missed that scene.
Isn't that from the end credit?
I can't remember where that is in the movie, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
It's been a long time
maybe
since
that's why I
I've
missed
seen
it.
Poltergeist.
I don't know.
It's all right. We finally stumped you guys. It's the
Yeah.
first one.
I'm glad I didn't use my lifeline. That wouldn't have helped.
Don't worry, you have 4 other chances, right?
Yeah.
Well, that makes it 80 to 45 with Eric in the lead. But Andres, you got the points on that, which means you have choice of 1, 2, 4, or 5. What would you like?
2.
All right. 2 it is. All right. Your clue comes to us from Eric Grebner, and it is rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat-tat. So, Andres, you'll open the bidding, sir.
I'll open it with 9.
All right, 9, right to 15 points.
I'll go to 8.
6.
settle it. Yeah.
All right, on 6 notes, keeping it at 15 points. Andres, you've got your lifeline if you elect to use it.
Okay.
And Eric, you have your double down and lifeline if you want to use those. Your clue, once again, Andres, is rat a tat tat.
Can I get a repeat on that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth 15 points. It's a 35-point game right now with Eric in the lead, 80-45. This is my best Jim Nance.
Nance.
Here we are around Amen Corner.
Oh, man.
So,
Okay.
Andres, what would you like to do?
So what are the lifelines I have right now?
You have a lifeline that you can use for either a second clue or to double the notes.
Mhm.
So you have your choice on
I
that
only have-
lifeline.
And I only have one.
You only have one of those, and you have to make a decision on how you'd like to use it.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'll just throw out a guess.
All right.
Oh, man. No, isn't that? Hang on.
No problem. No problem. You guys have been so quick on the draw that if you need an extra second, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, we're on 42 minutes right now. But
Yeah,
could I
flying
get
through
a
this game.
yeah?
You got the speedster Rodriguez over here just crushing it straight through.
Yeah, could I get a repeat of the thing real quick?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna throw out a guess.
Sure.
Is that Interview with the Vampire?
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Incorrect. So, Eric, you can take the 15 points or you can double down on it. What would you like to do?
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. I think I'll take the points. I'm in the
Okay.
same vein. I know it sounds a little minstrelly. It sounds a little like Pirates of the Caribbean or Sherlock Holmes. My guess for fun, based off the clue, would be Nosferatu.
We wouldn't do that to you since it's such a new movie. We don't know if you've seen it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, we try not to do that unless
Okay.
I know for a fact you both have seen it on the new release.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, we've been burned in the past doing it.
Oh,
So I try not to screw over people because I don't want them to think the game is rigged.
I'll play a little more. I think maybe
Yeah.
maybe guys will get it. It's interesting. This came up on the show that Matt and I competed on, and Houston played it with he like his 6 notes would have been the bass notes, so he did it that way. And just because it was so recent, I decided to start with the sort of the strings here. But this is how it goes.
I know exactly what that is now.
What is it?
Is that Inglourious Bastards?
It is Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
Because like that sounded so familiar, and I'll tell you exactly why I know the rest of that is because how many times has any one of us back in 2009, as soon as we got that DVD and we fell asleep, and then you just wake up and you hear that like menu music playing over and over again?
Yeah. All right.
Oh no, that was great. That was great.
Yeah.
Because like that sounded so Elliot Goldenthal a little bit, but like it's more Morricone more than anything else. So yeah.
Yeah, but once you make the comparison to like Sherlock, and be like, oh yeah, I can see where your mind would drift towards that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could hear the pirates thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I can hear that. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, the little
Just the-
jaunty feel. Yeah.
Yeah, jaunty is the perfect descriptor, I think. All right, so that makes it 95 to 45. We have 3 left. Andres, you are not out of this by any stretch, but Eric, you have choice, sir, of 1, 4, or 5.
Go with 1.
All right, number 1 it is. Clue comes to us from Houston Bodily, and I will say this, Houston, excellent clue. I love it. Cold topic. Cold topic. So, Eric, how many notes you want to open the bidding with?
8.
Right to 15 points. Andres deep in thought.
I'll go 6.
6. I love it. You're putting the onus on him right at that line right there every time.
I'll go 5.
5. It's now worth 20 points.
Settle.
All right, on 5 notes. You still have your lifeline if you want to use it. There are 3 questions left, including this one. Your clue once again is cold topic.
How many notes are we on? Sorry.
5 notes.
Okay.
Okay. Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas.
That is correct for 20 points.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Cold topic. Oh,
As soon as I read that, I was like, good for you, Houston. That is good. That is perfect. All gothy and cold. Yeah, perfect.
For like 10 years around here, that was the only thing you could find at Hot Topic was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
Now, if
that's
you go to
great.
Disney, that's the only thing that you see teenage kids wearing. If they're wearing anything Disney, is Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
What's Hot Topic? What's the what's
Hot Topic is where you go for all your goth and moody teenager apparel.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay. Cool.
So
cool.
so cold topic, and you're like, oh, that's pretty perfect. Thank you, Houston.
Yeah,
It's a very regional based joke.
Yeah, they totally just adopted like A Nightmare Before Christmas as like kind of like their whole aesthetic of like just like the
For quite a long time.
cob
Right,
type
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Until it
used
was
to
all
be-
Funkos.
They've shifted, but it used to just be that type of stuff. Or if like, oh, you want a dragon crystal or a fucking knockoff blade type of thing from a movie, go to Hot Topic.
Now
Drew
you
is
just
still,
find just of like a mad mix of like anime and like, oh, there's this like very weird Dragon Ball Z sweater now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a lot of that stuff now.
and they have a lot of like now pop culture stuff. Yeah, Drew
Yeah.
would want me to reassure everyone she's still a gold member of Hot Topic. She still goes there very frequently.
I didn't realize A, they had a membership, and B, there's a tier structure within that membership.
Yeah.
Just for her.
Boy, that's buying a lot of fucking moody t-shirts.
Yeah.
A lot of emo bands, screamo band t-shirts.
And oddly enough, the last thing I got from Hot Topic was the James Gunn Superman shirt. They were selling that from San Diego. It was a San Diego exclusive, and then they were like, "Oh, only in Hot Topic will you get the James Gunn Superman shirt." And I'm like, "It's so random, but thank you."
Yeah. Well, I'm happy it found a home somewhere.
There you go.
All right, so it's
All right.
115 to 45. We have 2 questions left. Eric, would you like 4 or 5?
4.
All right, 4 it is. Your clue is losing your balance. Losing your balance.
Let's start with 9.
9 notes.
Let's go 6.
Right to that edge again. I fucking love it. I love it. What are you gonna do, Eric? He's throwing down the gauntlet. It's the flan in the cupboard or the fridge, my friend.
I'll say settle it for this one. Yeah.
And I'm falling apart in the cupboard.
What'd you say?
Settle it.
Settle on 6 notes. All right, for 15 points. Your clue once again, Andres, is losing your balance.
Okay. I hope I'm picking the right one here. All right. So okay. All right. It is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect.
I'll double down on that one.
Eric is going to double down on that one. 15 points could be worth 30 if you get it right, 0 if you get it wrong. Eric, what's your guess?
That is Duel of the Fates from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
That is correct for 30 points.
but losing your balance, that is leaning towards Episode 3, is there not?
High ground stuff, maybe.
They're there to get the kid to bring balance to the Force, upsetting the balance. You could also say because they have that perilous fight next to the pit.
Yeah, but also Duel of Fates is not in Episode 3.
Exactly.
No, it is in Episode 3.
No, it's not. It's Battle of Heroes is the theme in Episode 3.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
He is correct.
Right.
We've used that one too. That's a good one.
Oh man, no, that's a good one. Jeez.
Hopefully somebody one time just asked for like 50 notes and then we get Andy doing the full chorus of people, the ha ha, but I'm not sure if it'll happen. Sometimes when he's done a cappella in the past, he's recorded his own parts to then do the a cappella piece. I think we should have a full chorus of individuals there.
But
There you go.
In just to be a dick, in Battle of the Heroes, Eric, there is an element of Duel of the Fates played.
Yes, yeah.
Like, and all I did was play music. We didn't say what the track was or anything like that, right? So
Yeah.
is there an argument to be made that, you know what I mean?
I leave that type of adjudication up to you. So that is your call.
I will say that I will lean towards Eric on this one because yeah,
I'd say it's pretty well known that is Phantom Menace. It's
Phantom
the
Menace
big pivotal fight.
it's Phantom Menace, but I will say I was definitely influenced by losing balance because I'm like, is that Anakin turning to the dark side? That was probably the only thing. But you know what?
Wrong.
Totally fair though.
I just think that that sort of specific pronunciation of the theme is most prominent in Episode 1.
I would agree with that interpretation of
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
I also completely agree. I completely agree that like the Duel of the Fates sound is sort of synonymous with Episode 1, but Andreas knew it was Star Wars. He knew it was the prequel trilogy, and then decided to go back to the clue to figure out which of the 3 it would be. And this is 4.5 minutes into Battle of Heroes. Okay, here we go. Ready? And now. which is exactly what I played.
Yeah.
It is Duel of the Fates right in the middle of episode 3 there.
Once again, I leave the music adjudication up to you, man. So
Yeah, no,
See, and I'm agreeing, and I'm like, yeah,
I mean,
Eric's got it.
I think we're deciding how little he loses by, but it's just like,
you're saving me a little bit of face right there, and I appreciate it.
It's just funny, because definitely between the two of those, if you play those two like side by side, I would be able to tell you which one is from which movie, just because of like the orchestration.
There's slight different orchestration, but
exactly. But if Matt had tasked me with picking, say we had like a Star Wars show, and Matt was like, "Oh, this will give him a challenge. Let's do the Duel of the Fates part of episode 3." I would do exactly the same orchestration as far as the keys go. That would be the. I mean, I guess we're trying to pad this out to an hour or something, but
I don't know. I don't know. That there's some edict that we have to hit an hour, but all right.
No, I don't know. I feel for Andres because I'm assuming, Andres, you heard it. You were like, that's Duel of the Fates from episode 1. But the clue, I want to get this right. The clue is episode 3.
Losing the balance.
That's what you went in your head. Yeah. So I empathize with you. And then normally when the clue and the score line up perfectly, we go, okay,
Can you play it the way you played it before? Again?
Yeah.
So in that specific version of it, I think of the sort of very slow,
the first
melodic version of the first episode 1, where it goes da, da,
yeah, before it like really punches in.
Like when you see the doors open and you see Maul there.
Maul the first time.
You're totally right. You're totally right.
And if I were to think of like the version specifically from Battle of Heroes, there's like one little like sort of like note in the middle where it goes da, 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 like that. There's like a,
and then just
more of a kick like in that last
sure
descent.
Yeah. It's driving a little more. Yeah. That's absolutely
cut
fine.
hairs. Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
What a great mic drop on John Williams right there. Like just in terms of going in on episode 3, he was like, "No, let's just get them all in, and Yoda's gonna be fighting Palpatine, and let's like chaos reign." It's like, that is still this day one of my favorite memories. One of my favorite movie going memories is seeing episode 3 in particular. But magical year 2005. We got episode 3 and Batman Begins.
Episode 3. I didn't get to see it like at midnight showing when it came out. I was bummed I didn't get to see it because it was sold out immediately. From everyone being in town going to see it. I saw it the next day, opening day though. I went right after I got off from school at like 3:30 p.m. And as I was going in, I saw 2 teachers walking out, so they had skipped school to go watch it in theaters.
Yeah, good for them. They're adults.
See, I got my dad to agree to take me and my buddy Jakeem to the midnight showing because like it's the last Star Wars movie, guys.
Yeah. Never gonna be another again.
Yeah, and I'm so much older than you guys. I didn't have to worry about parents or school or any of that. I was fucking. All right, goodness. So that makes it 145 to 45.
Woo!
But we have one left, and because of the clerical error, this one's actually worth 100 points. So we could have a tie ball game.
I'm saying let's do it. Let's do it.
You're saying win.
Let this next question be worth 100 points.
Oh my god!
Then we'll go to a tiebreaker.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
John, we go straight into overtime.
I'm probably still reeling a little bit because I think we've been proven that. I think it was my call, but I think the call was wrong on the Page episode.
Yeah, part 2. That was according to Eric.
Yeah, he's the guru. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a shame we don't have him as a referee at all times, but in the match
once we have the budget.
Yeah.
All right, so somehow this one I made a joke, but it's worth 100 points. This could be a tie ball game at the end of this. Doesn't matter where it lands on the notes, apparently.
And then if I lose, does it minus 100 points for me?
No, it would add 100 points. So Eric would have hands down the most points ever scored on this game.
Right.
Ooh.
Right.
All right. Let's do it.
All right,
My tiebreaker is going to be Jewel of the Fates from episode 3, by the way.
All right, so we have Eric. You'll open the bidding on this one since you got the points on the last one. Your clue comes to us from Ken Whitehurst, and it is Rhapsody in Blue. Rhapsody in Blue.
And blue, like the color
In
blue.
blue. Mm-hmm.
In blue. All right. Start at 7.
7 notes, Andres. You each have your lifeline left too.
I'll go 5.
5 notes. Not even going to give you the points. This is worth 100.
Sell it.
All right. On 5 notes for 100 points, you do have your lifeline if you want to use it. And as Andy does the orchestration, I'll let you know sudden death just is this. He picks a score at random and begins playing, and whoever guesses it correct first wins the game. If I can figure it out before you do, I'll give you a clue.
Okay, so 5 notes.
5 notes.
5.
And who's it for?
This is for Andres.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I have to, I just have to be ready to, okay, get a tiebreak ready. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We can kibitz.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I got it.
What is your guess, sir?
Avatar.
That is correct for 100 points.
Oh my God, I actually did get it. Holy shit.
The most tie ball game, baby. Tie ball game.
Man. I'll just
145.
let the records be known that Eric by this point has already won.
Yeah, technically, yes, that is the case. But he's a good
History
guy.
is
He
written
wants
by
the
the
game
winners.
continue.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So once again, Andy is going to go through the list of scores, and he's going to pick one at random, and then begin playing. And whoever comes up, and you can guess as many times as you like. And if I don't figure it out before you do, Andy will let you know if you're right or wrong.
All right.
But without a clue, sometimes I get it before the guess. Sometimes I do not. It's been a minute since we've had a sudden death. So
All right.
145 to 145.
We went to sudden death last time on, I think, with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've also taken
Drew.
off a couple weeks from recording, so it feels like that was eons ago.
Yeah.
And Drew got it with that really deep
Drew
cut.
got I think the most impressive pull in the history of like this show or the Schmodown or maybe any trivia.
Yeah, it was what the hands
hands
of
down.
honors.
Hands of fate like thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Andres,
Alien.
that is correct.
Aliens, I think.
two. Oh my God, what's his name? 2 James Horner scores back. No, James Horner did not score Alien. It was
Jerry Goldsmith.
yeah, Jerry Goldsmith. I was about to say it's not the Silvestri, but yeah.
Well, with
Oh,
that,
my
Andres, miraculously, you are today's winner. Congratulations.
No,
sir.
Eric, I would be very remiss if we didn't share this win together because honestly, I think we both won.
Yeah.
Actually, more you won, Eric.
We'll write that into the secret history books of Sell the Score.
In the air of magnanimity, who would like to go first on their plugs promotions as technical winner of today's show?
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
Go first, buddy.
Yeah, you can find me working for Passion Fruit. That's passionfru.it for our website, where we cover news related to like content creation stuff online. I host the Reactiverse podcast, where I interview people in their YouTube reaction space. I also co-host Deep Linkers with my partner Video Drew, where we talk to other creators in the space beyond just reactions. Yeah, I think potentially this year we're going to bring back Video Chronic Pop Culture Quiz. So hopefully to get that up soon.
Shut the front door, man.
Yeah,
Don't give me hope.
We're going to try and bring that back.
I like that
soon.
we're cleaning it up in the hour and 4-minute mark. That's great.
Please, can I come in and write some questions, man? I've been
Yeah,
dying
I
to
need
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
Andres, what about you, man?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Gallegos. You can also find me on Letterboxd as Gallegos, and you can also find me me and my compatriots along with Eric's sister Nancy hosting Film on Tap along with our friend Tom Chattelbash. You can also find me on Higher Voltage Media channel, Higher Voltage's media YouTube page. Where we do retrospectives every now and again, and we're planning on doing a very fun one very soon, and it's a very timely anniversary thing. So there's that, and you can also find me editing Cinemojis for our good friend Jindoyan, which I just finished one episode, and that was the Chandru and Amaru Moses geek match, and that one is a doozy in itself. I remember editing that one and sending little clips to Eric and be like, is this too much or is this just right? But I'm actually going to be spending my weekend editing the next 2 matches, and can't tell you anything about what that possibly entails. All I'll just say is that it is a really fun and interesting one, and which am I talking about between the two? Who knows? You'll have to find out.
All right, we'll be on the lookout. We'll have both of their social media handles in the description below, so please hit them up there and follow them for everything that they are up to. Andy, what about you, sir?
Thank you guys for a really, really great show, and actually a massive thank you for like playing in the spirit of the show, which is like, you know, the sort of the classic "whose lines it anyway" thing where the points don't matter, right? It's like it's way more fun doing it the way we did, and me scrambling around for a tiebreak and stuff. Way better.
Oh yeah, like honestly, if anything, I get the most joy out of like, you know, just hearing the covers more than anything else. Like if anything else, it's just like, you know what? I don't care how many I'm getting wrong. I'm just trying to get this one next.
Yeah. One of these days, I want to play like an Iron Man match, just like 50 cues, just back to back to back.
Yeah.
To back.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a show in the UK called Hypothetical, and the final question of the round always goes to the losing team, and it's always worth exactly 1 more point than the deficit.
Yeah,
and it's just how it is. It's just for fun. And there is a universe where Settle the Scores final round is the deficit, and we have a tiebreaker written into the structure of the show, and it always goes to tiebreaker. There's a version of the show like that, I'm sure. But this was awesome, so much fun, and just apologies to Houston, who's our stat guy. He keeps all of the stats. I think he has drop downs for all of our point values, and 100 certainly isn't one of them. So apologies. You have to hard code into your spreadsheet, Houston.
We've probably broken so many things with this episode. So Eric, we're making history on this, buddy.
Sure. The mold is meant to be broken, and we're happy that the 2 of you are the ones that did it.
Well, you know what, Eric? I am glad if we broke the mold, it was with you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss you, dude.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today on the show. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys bringing the energy that we clearly lacked. So the show definitely needed it.
Yeah.
Well, that is it for this week's show. You can follow Andy at STS_AndyM, and you can follow me at Matt Knost. We'll see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Until then, adios.